What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. And just as a reminder, the current patch that's about a week old when you're watching this is relatively new for me. This is only my second game that I'm playing on this new patch and kind of just playing it blind still. I know what we saw in the last game, a lot of changes to mechs by the looks of it, but don't really know too much about what's going on beyond that. Now, the tentacle is really cool with beasts, but we don't have that. And then there's natural balance, which is like fine. It's not really good with the Naga or Quillboar builds that I like. It's okay with dragons and mech, which have some access to divine shields. I suppose we'll go with that. I just don't see the tentacle. The tentacle does give you some early game tempo, though. Okay, I'm going to go for the tentacle. Yeah, because I like the early game tempo, and I think I can use that to power level.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
And Shell Collector will also be nice to add to that. So we're just going to go Shell Collector. Turn 2 level. Turn 3, use my coin and level. Turn 4, I can't imagine that we can level again. My hair's like kind of looking emo-y. I've got like the emo maneuver here from the side. Wasn't the intention, just, you know, however it falls. But yeah, if we just level a bunch, that could be good. That could be good. All right, we're going to be able to trade. Oh, no, we beat them, right. We always win. Okay. It is unfortunate that we can't just build this into Beast, which I think makes N'Zoth a lot more powerful. But if we can rush up to 6 and grab the cool mechs before other people do, I do think mechs is just such a premier endgame comp. So let's level up again. They tied against Galliwick, so a mixed minion tied with a Naga. What's a mixed minion, though? Because a mixed minion could be anything. It could be the Pirate Quillboar tying with Shell Collector. They could have also played the 1-3, though. Or is it bigger than a 1-3? No. It's a 1-3 that becomes a 3-3. So that could have tied with a number of things, too. So we might lose this 50-50. They're either playing the same Naga as us, or they are playing the other Naga. At which point, we lose. What do they got? What do they got? They got the other Naga. So we lose, we take... Oh, wait, no, we tie. Oh, wow. Okay, that keeps surprising me. What a nice surprise there. The Azumat's Tentacle. I forgot. That is why we are going big here. So what is this guy? After this attacks, give a friendly minion of each type +1/+2, not permanently unless you're pumping up a Tartakosa. We're going to gold coin, and we're going to level up here. Could have sold the Shell Collector, but no real need to. We'll just play 2 characters, and then next turn we could. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna sell the Shell Collector and hit level 4, I think, and then we'll have a 3/3 tentacle. I'm not sure. So I've noticed I must have clicked something by accident, but I've noticed that all of my YouTube videos that I've been watching recently have closed captions when I watch other people's channels or my own videos, and they seem pretty accurate and are pretty good at detecting cussing. So I should probably, like, I guess try to avoid that a little bit if possible, because I think there's something like, I've heard something like, if you curse within X amount of minutes into the video, that could be bad for you. I do like Pashmar, but you need characters to avenge, so we're leveling up to level 4. Next turn, we will be able to buy 2 things and roll once, and we're going to find some powerful level 4 characters. Mechs, Murlocs, Naga, Quillboar, Dragons. There's a few different interestings that I can find. If I find Deep Blue Crooner, maybe we go with Crooning. If I find Brine counter, Bream counter, Beam counter, Bream, that's it, Bream counter. That could be good, as well as, I mean, I guess I really don't want Scourfin if I'm already level 4, but it still seems pretty good. Scrappy, that's a great one too. I will definitely be happy to pick that one up. At some point, I'm going to try to reintegrate the tracker back into this. My computer seems like it's functioning a little bit better. There was like a week where it was just not working at all. We do get to trade 2 for 1 with the Tentacle. That is fantastic. That is better than I could have asked for. So now we are level 4, and we're still above 30 health. So I feel like we did this really well. Could take Zesty Shaker, look for Deep Blue Crooner. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. And then the idea is we could find Deep Blue Crooners before the rest of the lobby and potentially make something fun happen with it. Yeah, I'm going to take it because Zesty Shaker's so good in that comp. And unfortunately, we don't find anything here. So I'm just going to grab a Tad, which will work well with Tentacular. And I don't feel that bad about buying the Zesty Shaker because the alternative would have just been to buy the Honcho and Tad or something, or Tad plus Rockpool Hunter. Neither of those options seem great, and if you buy something and then you decide you don't like it, well, then it pumps up your Tentacle later. Not the best use for it, of course, but I suppose not the worst thing either. Hopefully I'm not being too greedy and I'm able to turn this around. Next turn I'll be able to buy 3 things as I sell off Tad, and I'll just buy 3 things that are available in the level 4 shop. It does feel like a little bit of a waste that we spent a turn leveling up and I've yet to see any level 4 characters. But hopefully we can find some and do some nice stuff with that. Oh, does this have Taunt? Oh, it has Taunt. Oh, interesting. Okay, it has Taunt and it always summons left. I feel like that's not that bad. Alright, now I am below 20 and I am firmly in 8th place along with Alex here. But I get a Deep Blue Crooner and a Scrapper. This is insane. We'll pick up a free Murloc here. That's going to be Upbeat Flautist. Oh my gosh. Wait, there's a Lava Lurker in this pack too? Okay, we hit. We hit. This is crazy. Did you guys notice how crazy that job was until I said that? I mean, maybe I should have gone for Snail Cavalry here. We're probably going to make Crooners happen, but Scrapper's just too much value. Yeah, this is fantastic. And then we get a free 4/4. I think I did it. I mean, obviously, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, and we can... Is this Gallywick still at 35? That is pretty incredible, too. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, and the reason why is this is a mech lobby. And mechs, I think, are really powerful, as evidenced by the fact that in my last game, the top 3 of us were all mech players. And I was kind of a mech player by default because of Radio Star, but still, we were all mech players, and I think that really says something just about the strengths of mechs. Now, we could try to pick up a mistake. I think my best bet is just putting all my scrap into the Scrapper. I think that's probably our best bet here. So that's what I'm going to go for, I believe. And I think we actually might have the stats. These mistakes are not that big. Those are just going to trade off into things, and you'll get a pretty commanding victory here. Nice. Against Rafam, who was above 30. We'll now put them... We're now no longer losing as we hit Rafam for 12 there after a huge power spike. So I'm in 5th, baby.
Nice work out there.
There's the Bream counter, but I'm ready to croon, I have to say. We do get to flout onto the Scrap this turn. That's straightforward enough. We will just flout onto the Scrap. Could go for a Snail Cavalry, but I think it's just not worth the econ. And I'm definitely going to take another Scrapper.
Replacement detected.
And then I miss. So here is the interesting point. I could go for the mistake. I think that that's wrong, though. I think it's better to roll, potentially even sell off Lullabot or Flautist. We only have to play 6 characters anyways. Alright, we miss, so this is just going to be a full roll down. That's totally fine. We don't hit anything. And we're just double scrapping at the end of turn. Seems good enough to me. Let's pump, magnetic here. And we'll get 2 more scrap, and one of those pieces of scrap will get the flout. And then next turn I'll probably sell off the flautist, make my tentacle a 5/5. So I think we're doing okay. We're going to keep making the lava lurker bigger and bigger. I don't know. I mean, I really probably... If I don't hit more Naga soon, then things could get a little bit awkward. I want to see how many other Naga players there are in this lobby. It looks like it's just Denathrius here. Ooh, that's a big bristleback. That's a little spooky. We get a War Gear and an Accordatron. Those are nice. We have to pop these Divine Shields. It's going to be a little bit tough. So, okay, this is actually about as good as this combat could have gone for me, I think. This was a huge Bristleback night. So, I don't think we were ever taking that out, and the fact that we were able to take out everything else is obviously quite good. Let's grab a second Lava Lurker. Really need a second Crooner or 2 more Zesty Shakers to go with that. So we could pick up a Deflectobot and deflect. Nope, we're going to find the Crooner. So where this gets awkward now is we kind of need to triple the Scrapper. Or toss the Scrapper. We could toss it. Because I want to play both the Lava Lurker and the Deep Blue Crooner. Do get one more roll here to potentially hit Scrapper. No, I'm going to scrap it. And we're just going to go all in on this one. This is just like a reasonable value character that I'll probably just hang on for the whole game. It's going to generate a ton of stats and gold on itself. Eventually it'll have Divine Shield and Taunt, and it'll just be good stats. And I don't really have that many other things that I want to play. If I find more Lava Lurkers or Crooners or Zesty Shakers, they triple up. I might... It's kind of interesting. You don't really want to triple the Deep Blue Crooner quickly, but you do want to triple it in the end game. So that'll be interesting to see when we decide to triple that. I'm not able to take out the Bristleback Knight. If I can just stop attacking into it, though, okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We take 11 damage here again. So I can't lose again. And I was pretty cocky that we were able to stabilize so hopefully I don't get too punished by that. We're up against Rafam this turn. Could play a Tidewalker, though I don't think I need to. I think I'm going to roll and just hope to find some additional Naga. Alright, there's Zesty Shaker, which I might play, but I'd love to triple it. It would be insane to triple it. Not gonna get there, though.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
So if I play Zesty Shaker, it is a effectively +9 on it. Yeah, it's bigger than my tentacle. I'm going to not worry about the tentacle this turn. I need to scale, you know? In the long run, it will benefit me to just have more Deep Blues out on the board. Now, of course, I'm looking to triple any of these characters. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to triple the deep blue coroner eventually, and might just be that now's the time that I have to do it. I don't know, it doesn't really help me to... tripling is so interesting in auto battlers because it doesn't immediately help you in the early game to mid-game to grab those triples. Okay, that's a really, really good piece of scrap. That'll give us the divine shield we need and a bunch of free stats. Question is, do we have the stats for the right here and now to beat all of these divine shields? I do think that I might. Alright, we take out the Deflectobot shield. That's not great. We would have loved to have cleared those with these. But now the Deflectobot goes down. It doesn't get to see that the Scrappy summons some Microbots first. So I think this is actually good enough. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So at the very least, I got to 7th place as we take out Rafam. And I think this is a big power spike here as well. The Annoyo module on the Scrapper. As far as I know, there's no level 5 scrap that I have to, like, level up to care about. Okay, that's pretty good. So now we will be generating deep blues. So at this point, it's fine if we triple the Crooner. And it would be cool if we could grab something fun here as well. Yeah, I think this is just going to be Leroy. They're only 2-streaking. Maybe it is right to go for Upbeat Duo, though. Upbeat Duo, I mean, we're probably just interested in farming out some Zesty Shakers, though maybe the Deep Blue Crooner at some point. Yeah, I'm going to take Upbeat Duo. If I want Scam, I can find the, well, everybody's going to have Divine Shields. Maybe the Poisonous thing isn't that good. Just going to hold this for a turn. Cast. Okay, great. And I'll just hang on to the triple reward for a second. So this is good. This is good. Could have gone for the Tidewalker. I'm just happy I got something done. Yeah, a lot of Divine Shields here. They're going to crack my Divine Shield. We're going to crack one of their Divine Shields with the Tentacle. So that's actually really good for me. And yeah, some of this combat RNG is working out quite nicely, in fact. That one's awkward, but, I mean, it was a taunter. There was no other way that could have gone, and yeah, this is a win against the lobby leader, right? Cool. Okay. Now I think we're doing something real big. It was scary there for a second, but we could also find a pretty nice triple reward in this. Upbeat Duo will be awkward because we weren't able to pick it up before the turn ended. Let's see what we get here. Tavern Tier 5. So, I think we just take some Scam. Yeah, I can't imagine anything else would be better than that. And then I do think I want more Zesty Shakers. I think that's going to be the best way to continue to scale up my board. Oh, cool. Okay. Don't really need that. Could just take, like, it's effectively like a spell. It's just a little bit more stats to poop out. But I do think that having, like, a Baskill army pop out of nowhere could also be really good in the final actions of the game. And I almost am considering tripling the Baskill, but I don't think that that's necessary. So I'm not going to do that. Let's sing the Deep Blues. I know that it wasn't like super optimal last turn, But it was still pretty good. And now these are going to get to plus 50 each turn. And should just get pretty out of hand. We're going to get another Zesty Shaker in here. I believe that's the best use. And then I kind of want 2 more Lava Lurkers. Just 1 more Lava Lurker is awkward. But 2 more Lava Lurkers could be quite good. Zesty Shakers are definitely my main priority at the moment. They're building with the Scrapsmith. Everybody went Quillbores this game, or a lot of people did at least, but we're hanging on here with our little Naga friends, and I think doing quite well. Is this a kill? Might be, yeah. Upbeat Duo's 5. That's gotta be a kill. Close, 17. That'll get me there, and now the biggest question is going to remain is, do I keep in the Upbeat Duo? And the fact that the Tentacle's only a 6/6 means that, yeah, I'm just going to keep in Upbeat Duo. I'm going to grab Baskill because I think that that's just going to be an important thing to have access to poop out some scam.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Alright, I'll grab another Deep Blue. Oh, which means I've got to cut something. Means I've got to cut the Upbeat Duo, or...
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut the Upbeat Duo here, I think. I don't love it, but...
Just keep shaking.
what can you do? So these... yeah, the play here is to do... this... this, wham, bam, plus 50. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we don't actually really need the second Baskill unless we're gonna like triple it and then put more stuff in. But another cool thing that you can do is just play Belcher, then Baskill, and then these both have Poisonous, and then Baskill summons more things that also have Venomous. But I guess if we can triple the Baskill, it's just good, because then we could throw 2 more Poisonous in there, and that could just be a lot of extra power on the final turn of the game. We will still have to clear a bunch of Divine Shields before that stuff is relevant, but seems like a good plan to me. We're going to negate their poison with my Divine Shield, and then we're going to negate their big Taunter with my large character. So just have to deal with the Baskill. That's going to be a Bream counter and an easy win. They do have 1 more Poisonous. That's going to trade off with my Deep Blue Crooner, and we are going to get another kill. And that will propel me into the top 4. Oh no, that's 9. It's one of the downsides of this comp. That's why I mentioned the Upbeat Duo was a higher level. Alright, let's throw Lulabot. We're playing up against the Ghost this turn. Tunnel Blaster's interesting, but not good with Belcher. Just not going to worry about that. I would love to triple Lava Lurker this turn. I think now's a great time to do so. So let's cast my spells right now. It's actually a little bit awkward to cast my spells right now, but I think fine. So I've got a huge minion. We're a little bit weak to Taunt, plus Venomous. Quillbore, who did I play last turn? I played Murlocs. Yeah, let's use the Murazan now to potentially hit Baskill. Find Coral, don't love that. Do love Tidewalker, so I'll grab that, and I could sell off Murazond, and I'm stronger this turn, but then I have 1 less gold. I don't think I need to do it up against the Ghost. I'll just start off my next turn by selling off Murazond, and I do want to triple the Baskill at some point, but I only put that in on the final combat of the game, which makes it a little bit silly. I also currently need another Lava Lurker because I've got an excess Deep Blue. So I might sell off Deep Blue Crooner rather, at some point, because I actually just have, like, my Lava Lurker's big enough. It needs to get scammed now anyways. And playing this 2/2 could actually just be a liability. Up against the Ghost, was not particularly worried. And I'll also be looking for one more Tidewalker to summon in off the tripled Baskill. So I need a Tidewalker, a Baskill, and a Lava Lurker.
You're good at this.
Sell this. This is the final 3 match. Alright, well, ask and you shall receive. I definitely appreciate a Lava Lurker here. Let's just Magnetic for this turn and roll it down and hope to find Baskill. Oh wow, another Zesty Shaker too. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna grab that.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Not interested in any of those things. Am somewhat interested in the Tidewalker. Thing is, if we sell off the Crooner, then we actually don't have as much of a need for Lava Lurker unless we triple another Zesty Shaker, which could be really cool.
The lava flows, and I flow with it.
That maybe gives me enough options, though. And then we do this, this, and this. This Lava Lurker's already huge, so... But I could just play the spell on this, and I don't need to pump this next turn. But I already didn't play this Zesty Shaker. I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll roll with it for one more turn here. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. George is 3-streaking. I should... Yeah, this ordering is totally wrong. I should have tried to clear their Divine Shields by playing my Deep Blue Crooners first. So this was a mistake. I do get to eat their Banner Boar and then eat one more Divine Shield here. Yeah, Deep Blue Crooner should have been first. That was a huge mistake. And I think I'm going to get pretty punished for it, but how far can Lava Lurker take me? That's the question. And can I clear more Divine Shields? No, I cannot. Okay, so I get punished. I played this bad, and I lose because of it. Yeah, that's on me. No other way around that. I don't even think it was greedy that I held on to all of my stuff and tried to get one more use out of it. It would have been so much nicer if I could have played Alex this turn and then played George next turn, because I was like, I wanted to sell all of my stuff to be able to beat George, but then I like put myself in an awkward position against Alex. But I just misevaluated there, if we're being honest. I should have either put my Crooners first so that they cracked the Divine Shields, or cut the Crooners and put in some scam, because I had so much scam here. So a little bit unfortunate to end the game on a note like that, because I think I was doing such good stuff. There is something to be said about, like, being able to recognize how and when and why you made mistakes and what you could have done differently, because even though I didn't win, I at least recognized what I could have done better, and like very quickly too. So next time, I might just notice that a little bit sooner and actually be able to put those things in motion. But for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.